Hi, welcome to Power in Motion YouTube channel. Today, this video, I want to talk about MOTIONHeat heated glove, but not just our heated glove, but I want to talk about how compatible our heated glove work in conjunction with other heated jacket on the market. So Milwaukee is one of the most popular heated jacket on the market, and then there's Bosch, and then DeWalt also having a heated jacket as well too. People are sending email and asking us how we can use our glove conjunction with those jackets. So today, this video, I'm going to talk about the different type of heated jacket on the market and show you how our glove work in conjunction with those jackets. So before we jump right into the heated jacket, I just want to show you the different type of battery that we have available from all the different manufacturers. So I have the Milwaukee 12-volt battery pack. By the way, all these heated jackets are 12-volt based. Our heated glove is also 12-volt based, so that makes it very compatible. So I have a Milwaukee power pack here, and then I have the Bosch 12-volt power pack, and then you have the DeWalt battery pack, okay? This is our MOTIONHeat motion pack 12-volt battery pack. So as you can see, in terms of the size, ours is probably the most compact and most smallest. So on the Milwaukee battery pack, they weigh 0.55 pounds. They have two versions. This particular version only have a 21 watt hour. The watt hour is defining how big the battery is, the capacity of the battery, even though the size is the same, but the watt hour defining the energy storage. So the bigger the watt hour you get, the larger capacity of the battery is. So this particular battery only have 16 watt hour. This seems to be Milwaukee had two types of 12-volt battery pack, the extra light one and then the extra extended battery. And the extended battery is 20 watt hour. On the Bosch, this battery has same weight as the Milwaukee. It's 0.55 pounds, and this one has a 21.6 watt hour. The DeWalt is probably one of the largest, one of the most heavy one. This battery weighs 0.99 pounds, or approximately 1 pound. It has about 30 watt hour total. And this is our MOTIONHeat battery pack. It weighs, get this, it's about 0.33 pounds. So it's the lightest, and guess what the watt hour is? The watt hour of this battery pack is actually 33 watt hour. It has the highest of all the battery in terms of the energy capacity, but it has the lightest weight of all those batteries. So sometime, you know, when you bought the heated jacket, you may want to take advantage using our battery pack conjunction with the jacket. So Milwaukee has two types of jacket, or I mean they have multiple, but these are the most popular one. This one is the hoodie one, has a hood on it, and then this one is more of the kind of almost like a ski jacket, waterproof type of jacket. They all had a very similar pocket, just kind of right behind the pocket, and they all had this connector. So by the way, I want to highlight something. All of the battery is very compatible with our glove as well as our battery pack. They all using what you call the 2.1 millimeter connector. The only exception is the Bosch. The Bosch use a 2.5 millimeter connector, which I'm going to show it to you in a minute how we can make it to work. So they all have this sort of a 2.1 millimeter connector. So to connecting to the jacket, you basically take the battery and plug it in, right? That's how you do it. But what we have here is we have this product called stickman wire. So the idea of the stickman wire is, so basically the stickman wire goes around the neck, and then you chunk this through your sleeve and then put it through your sleeve, and then you can run your heated glove. So our heated glove has an external plug. So when we plug in our battery like this, right, we can power up our heater glove. See that? Okay? But I can take the same thing. This is the stickman wire. I just plug directly to the Milwaukee battery, which is the 12 volt. Because these are 2.1 millimeter, I can just plug it in, and I can turn on my heater glove as well too. See that? So same thing with the DeWalt. DeWalt also using a 2.1 millimeter, so I just basically take my stickman, plug it in. I can turn it on. Now, I really like the Milwaukee hoodie because the wire is internal instead of external. So what I could do is, this is my stickman wire. So I can plug this. So this is the internal wire that connecting to the battery. So I take the wire that goes to the battery, plug into the stickman, and then I daisy chain the Milwaukee battery. So this is the Milwaukee battery. So I can insert my battery into the internal pocket here. So one wire goes to one sleeve. The second wire goes to the other sleeve. So now I got it. I can put this on. I got my jacket on, and I have my 2 wire that goes to my sleeve. I can turn off the jacket. Now I can take this and plug in my glove. I can turn on my glove as well too. See that? So both my glove and my jacket is turned on using the Milwaukee jacket, but we do not recommend to use the Milwaukee jacket because they have much more less energy density. So if you're going to be working outdoor, want to run the glove simultaneously with your heated jacket and run for a long time, I suggest that just replace it with our battery. It will outperform the Milwaukee jacket for sure. So now I can put on my glove. So both glove, jacket works. Okay, so the next jacket that I'm going to show you is the DeWalt jacket. This is almost like a hunting jacket. So if you look at the back of the jacket, it has the pocket for the battery. One of the things you should take a closer look at it is where the pocket of where the battery pocket is. There is a silicone hole there, and that's where the wire coming through. And if you look at the inside of the jacket, okay, this is the inside of the jacket, particularly this buttonhole right here, okay? The lower half of the jacket where the buttonhole is. If you put your finger through, you're gonna see my finger coming through on the battery pocket. So this is where you're gonna trunk the stickman wire here. So the first thing we're gonna do is, we're gonna take the stickman wire, where you see all those 3 wire, 2 female and 1 male, run it through the buttonhole right here, all 3 wire. Make sure you get all 3 wire go through. So now, all 3 wire went through here. Now you're still gonna have the wire, the original wire for the DeWalt battery. So now, you have 3 sets of wire that is coming from the stickman. So you plug the male connector to the battery, okay? So that basically connecting to the stickman. Then you take the internal wire that is meant to be plugged into the DeWalt battery, plug it into the female wire, okay? Then you put the battery into the battery pocket. I hate to say that this is a really big battery and heavy. And you zip it up, so kind of stabilize the battery. Now, so what I'm gonna do next is, I still have this loop. This is gonna go on my head, and then the other 2 part goes to the sleeve. So I'm gonna chunk the wire through the sleeve here. So now I got my jacket on. So to prove it, this is the button. So I should be able to turn it on. So I should be able to turn it on, get my wire from the sleeve, plug into my heater glove, and turn it on. So there you go. That's how you wire stickman together with our heater glove with the DeWalt heater jacket. So I'm toasty warm. Obviously this is a large size, doesn't fit me well. I just kind of borrowed, I didn't bought this jacket, but so you can run the DeWalt battery with our heater glove conjunction with the DeWalt jacket. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the next one. So with the Bosch jacket, like I said, you need a 2.5 millimeter connector to able to work it all together. So now I have the Bosch battery pack, and then I have the wire from the jacket. So the first thing is I'm gonna plug this into this 2.1 millimeter adapter, okay? Then this male connector connecting to the Bosch jacket, Bosch battery. And then the third wire that I'm gonna have is I'm gonna plug this to my stickman wire. Okay, so I take this and plug it to the stickman wire. After connecting the stickman wire to the 2.5 millimeter connector, what I really want to do, just do a quick test here to make sure it does work. So now you can see that it's able to turn on, high, medium, low, right? Okay, so now it's good. I'll shut it off. And then the next step that I want to do is basically chunk the wire onto the sleeve. So I'm going to put on, and then put on. Okay, so now I got my jacket on. I first gonna turn it on just to see if it works. So now the jacket is on. So I have my wire to connecting to my heater glove. So I just basically plug this in and then hold the button. So now I have my heated gloves on. I can actually tuck my glove inside completely. See that? So I can actually cover so my glove is on, my jacket is on. So that's how you're connecting to the Bosch jacket with our MOTIONHeat heated glove. Okay, so the last thing that I want to talk to you about is how you can use our battery pack with other type of heated jacket. So one of the reasons you want to use our battery pack is, number one is it's lighter. It also has much more higher capacity. So as a matter of fact, if you double up our battery, it's going to have double of the runtime, but the weight is probably even lighter than any heated jacket battery on the market. So the magic piece of equipment that you need is this female-female connector, or sometimes people call it the gender changer. So right here I have the Milwaukee hoodie. So when you look at the wire that connecting to the battery, it's actually a male connector, and our battery is also male connector, so you cannot just plug right in. So this gender changer or female-female connector, you basically can plug that in, and now you can plug into our battery directly to the Milwaukee hoodie. So once again, the reason why you want to do this is because our battery is lighter. If you already got our heated glove, you can use our battery, run conjunction with the Milwaukee jacket as well as a heated glove. So then you don't have to carry a whole bunch of other different type of battery. Just carry one of our battery or two of our battery. That will solve most of your winter problem. So I can tuck this battery into the inside pocket here and put it on. So There you go. So I'm using motion pack, battery pack with the Milwaukee jacket. So it's probably half the weight and double the capacity compared to what you got from a Milwaukee jacket. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find it useful. So you already have heated jacket that you already purchased and want to use our heated glove, you can use a conjunction together with our heated glove without any problem.